Alrighty, East Tennessee, hope you're having a great Sunday so far. Starting with these dew points because we have a very wet week coming up, and if you look at the dew points, you can get an idea of what we're seeing. You see, starting with Monday, we're not really going to see any rain until the afternoon, so kind of a lower dew point, but we rise up getting into the middle of the week. These are going to be the rainiest days that we'll see before things start to taper off a little bit on Friday, Saturday, even getting into the weekend. So let's just dive right in. Your futurecast right now, we're going to see clouds kind of fall back as we get into the rest of Sunday night, but Monday morning, those clouds are going to start to pick back up as a warm front approaches, and we see a little bit of rain as well. So if you're further in southeastern Tennessee, you could be seeing a couple of spotty showers when you're waking up in the morning, but by the time you get to lunch, and especially by the time you're getting off work, you are going to need that rain jacket, that umbrella, all that good stuff. We're not looking at any severe storms this entire week, but we could be seeing a couple storms of light to moderate severity and maybe some lightning as you're getting through your week. But picking up as we get from Monday night into Tuesday, but Tuesday, that's when things starts to become more of a scattered shower versus just a widespread blanket of rain over the entirety of the day. So you see, getting in Tuesday, the morning is going to be on the heavier side, but getting into the afternoon, even the later morning, that's when things start to kind of open up a little bit. We're still going to have some heavier cloud cover, so we're not going to see the sun too much through most of this week, but at least things will be a bit more easier to maneuver. But these next 2 days, we could see rain getting anywhere from 1/4 to 2 inches, but that's going to stay further south, which is a great thing because those are the people who need it the most when we think about drought conditions. But let's zoom out a little bit. Let's talk about the rest of the week. Now, this is all happening because we got this stationary front here that's just keeping warm air and cool air mixing around and sending all that moisture over in our direction. So we're going to keep seeing this rain as we get through Tuesday, even through Wednesday as well. But once we get to Thursday, things are going to start to lighten a little bit. This system that we'll have approaching that's pushing this cold front, it's going to track a little bit further north. And so because of that, we're just going to get the more southern trails of the storm as we get from Thursday into Friday as well. Friday afternoon is when things are finally going to start to taper. We are not going to see too much more sunshine just because we'll still have clouds coming in out of the north, but we will at least be a little bit drier, especially as we go from Friday night into Saturday. Now, of course, unfortunately, as we get into Saturday night, there's a light chance that a little more rain could be working its way in by next Sunday, but let's move things a little bit back. Rainfall over these next 7 days is going to be a great thing. For the first time in a while, we're finally in the bubble of people that are seeing some very high rain totals. We could be anywhere from 2 to 4 inches or even greater, especially if you're further west in the plateau. Those are the people that are going to be seeing the highest rain, closer to that number 4. But here's your 7-day forecast. It is a wet one. Sunday is really going to be the coolest day of this week, followed by Monday around 53 degrees. We'll warm up from that warm front to about 69 on Wednesday before we start to cool down. We'll see a cold front on Friday. It'll drop our temperatures back down into the 50s, and it'll put us just about right back where we started.